subscribe.
Thought I'd find you here.
Hey, Ushio.
There's not a trace of the old ring left behind, huh?
Yeah.
The name's HINOMARU Ushio. Before I can be a Yokozuna, the highest rank in all of sumo, first I have to be the best high school wrestler there is. Good times. It feels so long ago.
Hard to imagine it all started here.
Back in the days when the sumo club only had one member. Now we've got 6 wanting to be the best in Japan.
Honestly, I'm kind of scared. I'm a 3rd year, so if we lose today, that's it for me. I'm done. But I don't want this to end. I want to keep sumo wrestling with everyone in the club. Listen to me whining again. I must sound like a pretty sad excuse for an upperclassman.
When the school made fun of you, you could have walked away and shut down the club. If you hadn't been so committed to keeping it alive, none of us would be here now. You're stronger than you know, Ozuki. The club only exists for one reason. You fought as hard as you could to keep it around. I'm not gonna let today's bouts be your last. We'll breeze through the prelims, on to nationals. You're coming with us, to the top.
Right!
The pledge! As their official spokesman, I certify each sumo wrestler here trains to cultivate their spirit, technique, and body. The ring is 4.55 meters in diameter. Once inside, we will fight to the best of our abilities. Declared by me, Tsuyoshi Kanamori!
We saved you a good seat, Reina!
Over here!
Look at the turnout. I didn't think the audience would be so pumped.
At this time, we'll begin the 5th match in round 1 of the tournament.
Yo! Up here, Hinomaru! We came out to cheer you on!
Did you forget we're incognito? So try blending in like me.
Your costume's way louder than my yelling.
First in the ring, on the west side, from Odachi High School, Ushio. On the east side, from Kashiwa Technical, Ito.
Odachi High School? I've never heard of them.
Same, but the other one's a real powerhouse and has gone on to nationals before.
Look at the size difference. It's so one-sided.
Hands on the ground! Spirit!
His reaction time was too slow.
Not quite.
That kid, he's using Sanoyama's charge.
Arm grab, underhand throw! Demon wheel rear attack!
Down he goes!
No contest!
Not bad.
He threw that guy around like he weighed nothing at all!
One down. And now that Onimaru's given them a taste of what he can do, it's time for us to do the same. I think we ought to show these schools what Dachi High's capable of.
Yes, sir!
Hold on a minute. That short-ass kid, I'm pretty sure he's the same guy who took on Yamato Kuni's son.
Are you serious? You wouldn't know by looking.
So we finally get to meet Onimaru Kunitsuna. Strength-wise, he's not that bad.
Make sure you reach the finals, because I'll be waiting.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, I've got a magazine interview to do. Ciao!
Is it Jackass Monthly? Hey, look who's fighting next. Spirit! T-Hero Special, number 13!
Interesting technique. An outer thigh propping twist down. Told you, Chiharu's moves are pretty dope.
Is this the same guy you ran into while you were suspended? Great. Our secret weapons introed himself to the competition.
Unleashing chaotic thrust!
Oh, strikes are lightning fast!
Screw this, I'm backing off!
It's one thing to back off when you're winning, quite another when you're on defense.
That's my big brother!
Bow down and worship the king of the sumo ring! Huh. He's definitely improved from the last time we saw him.
Odachi's stronger than I thought they'd be.
And since they won 3 bouts in a row, they're in the second round!
Based on what we've seen so far, the rest of the team must be incredible.
Or not.
You did fine. Don't let it get to you.
Now I understand. Dachi front-loaded their roster with the best wrestlers they had. Don't believe me? Check out their sorry excuse for a captain. Do you see how freaking terrified he is? That guy's a bully's wet dream.
Just shut up and watch. It's these later bouts that could prove to be the most important ones.
Huh?
Spirit!
He railroaded him.
People can transform if given the chance, and become something great. And I know who gave him that opportunity. Dachi High's 6th member, Kirihito Tsuji.
I think it's safe to assume they're no longer a one-man team. Don't hold back against them.
See that? They're watching us closely.
Yeah,
These jerk-offs are probably realizing they're in for a fight.
I've got no problem with that. We'll see him in the final round. Oh, hey, there you are! Ushio!
Mizuki Sada.
Figured we'd run into each other eventually. Would have been better to meet inside the ring first.
Jeez, you make it sound like we're about to get married. Oh, about your semi-final match. You better make it quick so you can save your strength for our fight.
Been looking forward to this, haven't you?
You've no idea. Middle school sumo was a major bore without an equal around to keep my skills sharp. I wanted to tell you something before our bout, Onimaru Kunitsuna. How thankful I am you made it this far.
You say that now, Mikazuki Munachika, but you'll regret it later. Your blade's about to get tarnished. Sorry in advance.
Match over. Odachi High on the west side wins 4-1.
Hell yeah!
Yes, we made it to the last round!
Finals, here we come!
Sure, but that scrawny kid could end up being a big problem for them.
You could literally replace him with anyone and they do better.
He's weak, but still charges straight at them. Don't you realize you're not Hinomaru?
To be blunt, Ishigami's team this year is strong. Maybe the best one they've ever had. We could make a tactical call and pair Mitsuhashi against Sada. Give him an easy win while we focus on the other bouts instead. But still, they're a nationally ranked opponent. There's no such thing as a perfect plan against them. We'll need every win we can get. This is one pit stop on our journey. We'll face them head on and win. Who'll be the best team in Japan?
Odachi High!
On to the final round. On the west side, Odachi High School. First in the ring, Kei Mitsuhashi. Second, Chihiro Kunasaki. Third, Yuma Gojo. Fourth, Chihiro Kunasaki. On the east side, Ishigami High School. First in the ring, Keiichi Mamiya. Second, Genosuke Araki. Third, Tsuyoshi Kanamori. Fourth, Yuki Sanada. And fifth, Hinomaru Ushio versus Mizuki Sada.
Bow! Let's have a good match!
First in the ring on the west side, Mitsuhashi.
I'm ready.
On the east side, Mamiya.
So, I'm no psychic, but I know how this is gonna end up.
There's gotta be 100-kilo difference between them. Somebody call an ambulance.
I'll say this at least. It's kind of impressive an amateur with his physique can charge the way he does. But 2 months training isn't long enough to work a miracle. Dachi is basically a team of only 4 qualified wrestlers.
Goes without saying, losing any bout at this stage is a setback, and yet, Mitsuhashi's expression tells me he hasn't thrown in the towel. And based on the way his teammates are behaving, they're counting him as their 5th member.
Once more.
No one can deny you've got guts. Charging in head first like that.
If you've got something to say, then let's hear it. Because I guarantee whatever it is, it won't make me feel worse.
Your technique is improved considerably. However, you still won't be ready in time for the Inner High prelims.
Hands on the ground!
Right.
Should I laugh or cry?
He must have gotten that from HINOMARU. Planning on charging me head on? In a way, it's touching.
Mamiya!
It's time. Show them how serious you are.
Spirit! He's gone. Where'd he go?
Spirit!
He's gone. Where'd he go?
A leaping charge!
He didn't come up with that at the last minute. It requires practice.
A change? What kind?
Well, strategy-wise, it's solid. Thing is, I know you, and you respect HINOMARU's approach. What I'm suggesting is entirely different. There's no point doing sumo if you feel like you have to compromise your style. And besides, you still have 2 more years.
Let me tell you what I want. I know HINOMARU's worked hard to wrestle the way he does. But could you imagine if I waltzed into the ring, tried to imitate him, and then said, "My bad, I wonder how I lost"? No way! And not during the finals of a team tournament. I can't wait for the next 2 years! You think I don't know I'm a burden? But HINOMARU and the captain have always made me feel like part of the team. And Gojo and Kunisaki too. They could have found anyone stronger to take my place, but they didn't. So please, show me the way, coach! Show me how I can win for the team! The only thing that matters to me is helping them out when it counts. Respect and how I want to wrestle don't mean anything!
If you had made the transition earlier, it's possible you would have already scored some wins. But then again, that wasn't your end goal, was it? There was a noble reason you kept losing over and over. When people see you, they immediately suspect you'll use a trick to win. You played the honest clown, and they lowered their guard. You saved this move for when it mattered the most. To help us beat Ishihai. Mitsuhashi! Win it!
Push him out!
No way!
He's too fast!
He knew.
I figured they had some scheme.
If the captain hadn't warned me, I'd be in trouble.
Don't give up! I've almost got it!
Damn it.
Honestly, what did you expect? That's how it should have played out.
Yeah, still, the kid took on someone 3 times his size.
You're new to this whole sports thing, aren't you? Did you think you'd win just because your brain's the biggest muscle you've got? That's pretty arrogant if you ask me.
Kunisaki!
Nicely done! After that, doesn't matter how big your opponent is. Push him out!
Just one problem. You only get a few goes before they catch on.
You're right. That's why we're gonna save it for Ishihai.
You actually think you've got a chance against them? Hey, no worries. It's not like anyone's actually expecting you to win. The captain and Gojo are getting better every day. We can rely on them. Just treat your match like it's an individual competition.
Sorry, Chihiro, but I'm not going out there just to make memories. I'm on this team, and when we promised we'd be the best in Japan, that includes me! After I get a win and help us go to nationals, you'll thank me!
Mitsuhashi!
Guys, I'm so sorry.
What are you talking about? You did great out there.
You jumped way too far. You got freaked out and screwed up. Even if he was expecting it, you should have gotten yourself in a better position.
Whoa, too soon, Kunisaki.
What am I gonna do with you? Well, you better make it up to me during nationals. Now I get it. This is what makes it a team competition.
Chiharu, what's up?
This is the first time I've ever wanted to win for someone other than myself.
We got a lot riding on this second bout. Damn straight. A judo champ versus a wrestling master. A combat sports showdown.
All right, Gengaro, it's time to settle the score.
My name's Genosuke. Whatever, at least we're fighting. Well, I would have preferred an individual competition.
Huh?
I'm just preparing you for Dachi High's second loss. You're toast, buddy. 'Cause all that pressure to do well for your team's gonna screw up your game.
Meaning what?
I wanted a duel with you free of distractions so we could get at the truth. Who is the strongest? This is a team competition, but come on, it's just 5 individual bouts. No point viewing it any other way.
Yeah, I get the picture. If something doesn't make you stronger, you toss it in the trash. You don't have to worry, because I'm always at my best, Mutsuguro.
Punk! I'll make you remember my name!
Spirit! Huh? How come they're not moving?
Do something for crying out loud!
What is this, performance art?
The crowd's turning ugly.
A lot of the spectators here are only interested in watching wrestlers fight each other, but they don't realize these two have honed their techniques in extremely separate disciplines. Neither one wants to launch into a reckless attack, and both know they're at their most vulnerable when they get in close. But I have a feeling who'll make the first move.
Kunisaki on the offensive!
A takedown!
Good. Lower attacks are harder to counter with judo.
So predictable. Underestimate me, you'll lose. Arguing which fighting style's better is a complete waste of time. When I beat Chiharu, it won't prove judo somehow makes you more powerful than wrestling. If you're strong, you'll win at everything you try. But I can't think about any of that now. The cheers of the crowd, they're cheering, the judo champion title, the expectations of the upperclassmen, the days I spent training, noise, all of it. Throw that garbage away. The only thing that matters is destroying the opponent in front of you.
He's countering with the inner thigh throw.
Kunisaki!
I know your type. I used to be the same as you. The old me was obsessed with my own strength, but not anymore. My team's already under my skin, and they're not going anywhere! He countered with a hip throw! For the past month, I've been doing foot exercises, making my toes overpowered. Now I can hold on to the ground. I win!
He did a front flip in midair. It threw him off his balance! Put pressure on him!
A sweeping grab!
That's a judo sacrifice throw.
Crap! He's using all his weight to pull me down. There's not a single wrestling move that'll get my ass out of this one. Look at his focus. It's not human. Meanwhile, my head's a mess. This would make or break. But here I am thinking about everything except the contest. My life's flashing in front of my eyes. Why am I thinking about this junk? Have I gotten weaker?
You're not done!
He's right! I'm just getting started. Even if my thoughts are weighing me down, I'll shoulder them and use them to grow to win!